Hey everyone, welcome to Watch It Paint It. In this video we'll be looking at a new campaign that's about to launch on Kickstarter, and that is Shattered Hell. Guys, I just want to quickly mention, get this out of the way right at the beginning, that this video has in fact been paid for. Dun dun dun! So just bear that in mind with anything that I say. And remember, guys, you can't buy me. You cannot buy my opinion. Well, maybe with enough Pringles, but nobody sent me any Pringles, so don't worry about that here.
We're trapped in a Pringles commercial. They must have taken us in our sleep.
This upcoming campaign is going to be for a new set of miniatures of hellish origins, including some heroes to battle them. It looks like there's going to be about 50 miniatures by the end of this campaign. That's an impressively large amount of miniatures that I'm excited to see. And this campaign is going to be run by Crippled God Foundry. They've been around for about 5 years, so it's not a brand new company or anything like that. They've already run one successful, I say one, like that's a small fate, but they've already had a successful campaign, Kickstarter campaign. It was the Curse of Hollow Hills, and they raised a whopping $75,000. That's pretty impressive. Over 700 backers. So you know these guys seem to mean business, and they also already sell their miniatures on both their website, and they've got a successful Patreon, much bigger than mine. Wow. Some quick stats on the miniatures themselves. They're going to be of scale 28 to 32 millimeter, that heroic scale that probably a lot of you know more about than myself. They're apparently, I'm going to take their word for it, I've seen some of their previous work, but they'll be high quality detailed sculpts, and they're going to be made from resin. But also, and I don't always see this, so it's nice that they've bothered to do it, you're going to be able to grab the 3D print files for any of you kids from the future out there who would like to print their own miniatures. As for us muggles like myself, the shipping will be worldwide, so it's available to everyone. Guys, I will leave a link in the description below if you want to check out this campaign. But in this video, I'm just going to do a quick unboxing. They actually didn't ask for an unboxing. As you can see, there's no retail box per se. But I don't know about you guys, it's not always what's in it. I like my reaction. I like to hear the first thoughts that go through my head, very unscripted. There's no way I can plan it. I mean, you guys can see I've cut it open, but I promise you, I've not looked inside yet. I'm as excited as you guys are at home. Should we begin? Should we give it a crack? Right, yes, let's do. Just pause to catch my breath. I feel like I was talking at a million miles an hour, so you get some awesome, look at those. Those are the best packing peanuts I've ever seen. Okay, you can buy my opinion. Let's get this all out of the way. Oh, there's a bit screwed up paper. It's proper, it's not retail, is it? But you do get something. What is this? So this is the company, Crippled God Foundry, miniatures, terrain and accessories. I need to check out more of their website. I had a quick look. I've obviously not looked at it enough. Handcrafted. Look at this. Ah, very cute. I should mention Nick and John, who co-founded the company, are big RPG players themselves. They know way more about RPGs than me, and that's hopefully going to show in these miniatures. Right, a few little bits and bobs. Don't know if you'll get them in the campaign or if that was just for me to talk about their company. Whoa, oh, there's some more packaging. I thought this was just rammed packed with miniatures. I say that, there are quite a lot in here. Let's crack them all out, but it has got some packing peanuts at the bottom. I thought it was actually 1 billion miniatures. That's everything. So, clear some space, knock all my stuff over. Big pile of miniatures here, and there's going to be a load of miniatures available in the campaign, and I think you're going to be able to pick and choose which ones you want to purchase. Where should we begin, guys? There's so many. So little guy, oh, I've got to build them though. Little guy, little hero. Oh, let's sort them out. So what are you going to get in the hellish minions? You're going to get minions, demons. I don't know what else. God demons, ancient demons, demi-demons. I don't know. Oh, I'm getting too excited and starting to open it. This looks like a humanish character, little humanish character, some sort of demon. I will be opening these in a minute. I'm just trying to organize them into some sort of fashion. This looks like another hero. He's got a big, cool looking shield. Can't see his head though. Oh, he's got a helmet. So he's another human. Oh, that's looking grotesque. I'm very excited to look at that. What else have we got? Some sort of goat man, minotaur style, big human. Why was one of them so small? Load of bases, and what have we got here? Did I just put that human in the wrong place? No, he was a goat man. Something horrific looking. So let's just start with the bases, because I'm not going to be able to build these all in front of us on the video, but I will go away and build some just so we've got a feel for it. So yeah, it's all resin. needs a little bit of cleaning up, and it feels so nice. Oh, resin's a beautiful feel, isn't it? So we're going to get different size bases. That's huge. What size is that? 50 mil? It's pretty big, isn't it? Then we've got sort of 20, 25 mil there, I think. So a couple of 25s. This is probably a 32. I'm only guessing, by the way. Somebody correct in the comments if you can tell if I had a tape measure nearby. So you're getting bases that are, you're getting texture on it, aren't you? You're getting scenery. It's built into the base, 3D bases. So that's really, really nice, isn't it? You're getting quality bases too. Even the plainish one has still got some texture, some muddy, cracked sort of looks. But then you've got fancy skulls, skeletons, and these are exactly the same. They are, aren't they? So they're duplicated, but some skulls and stuff on there. Then these three are all slightly different. Bit of rubble, some stones. Here we've got bricks laid out on the floor. And with this one, just again, totally textured base with just some props there. Maybe one of the miniature stands on it. So the bases are looking super cool there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got at least 8 miniatures here. Where should we begin? Let's start with the humans. It's like a hellish, not the humans. Let's start with the monsters. It's a hellish themed set of miniatures, right? So let's start with the one that looks most like some sort of demon devil-esque thing. Oh, so it's a lot of building. It's a good job I'm getting into me building, but no instructions. Let's see how easy this is. I'm going to have to go away and build these off camera, I think, just so we can actually see what they look like. Oh, these are wings, aren't they? I'm trying to make them arms, but they obviously go in the back somehow. Yeah. Oh, it just feels so nice. It's really nice feeling resin. I don't know if I've ever said that before about resin. Maybe it's just because these miniatures are so very large. Right, this is going to be really hard to show anybody, isn't it? I'm just going to basically have to go away and build them all so we can have a good look. And that's going to take some time. Oh, you can see though, can't you? That is super cool. This guy, I really want to paint him already. Like, you guys, if you watch the channel, you know I get like this sometimes. As soon as you open it, you know you've got to paint something. But this is big. This is going to take me way too much time to paint. It wouldn't be done before the before the campaign's been and gone. I paint fast, but I can't paint this guy that fast. The detail, so beautiful. Right, what we can do before I go away and build them so you guys can see it, let's just have a look for the quality. So there's a little bit here on his buttocks, down his back, that needs a tidy up. And correct me if I'm wrong, a little tiny bit here. That's it. And that's not even like the whole seam, is it? It's not bad at all. Let's check his wings for anything. So there's very little tidying up to do. Maybe scratch that down just a little bit of a notch there. Wouldn't take much. Nothing. That just cleaned off straight away. Check one of the swords. Flaming sword, look at that. I need a tutorial on painting fire. Luckily I've got one, but I need an amazing one. Wow. It's got all, can you see this detail? The runes down the sword. Wow. What's this? Where's this go? Is he stood on it? Oh boy, I feel like I need some instructions now. What is this? Some sort of fire, isn't it? Look, he's got a tail as well. Awesome. Wow. I've got a huge grin on my face right now. This is very, very cool. Very, very exciting. I am going to have to I'll go away and build it up, and we'll see what the gaps are like as well when you start gluing this together. It feels like it slots in there pretty well. The tail doesn't matter too much if it's got a slight gap around it. I think it tails, it goes in. It's got to come out from somewhere. So that's awesome. I don't know if it's even worth opening anymore. We can open this guy because he's super easy to show. No wonder they didn't want an unboxing. It's pretty hard to show you anything, but I wanted to see. I wanted to film it. Oh, look at that. Why is it so small? What is this? Does that even focus? It's teeny, tiny, tiny, teeny. Again, I'll just inspect for mold lines, but it's got a little tiny bit there. But other than that, I don't see anything. Wow. Really, really nice. So they said it would be high quality miniatures, and it's looking from the offset that is going to be the case. Guys, what I'm going to go do now, because I can't really show you anything with them being in so many pieces. I'll just go and build them, and then we'll give them a spin, and we can look at them and maybe talk about how the building went and what I thought about the miniatures there. So just be back in. I'd like to say back in a mo. It'll be a mo for you. I'll be back in a mo for you. I'll be back in about an hour in my time. See you in a sec. So just one thing to mention while I'm tidying up these miniatures. I am finding the occasional mould line. So this sword had quite bad ones down one side. It's quite bad on this side too. But it's super easy to clean up. It's resin. It's just a quick scrape of the knife and it smooths over, blends in. It's no issue. But I just wanted to highlight A, it does have some lines to deal with, a bit of tidying up. But B, it's not really an issue. A couple of seconds extra work. Absolutely brilliant. Glued this little guy to my finger. One does not simply glue their miniatures together. I've also just found this awesome way of holding your miniatures while you're waiting for them to dry. Don't tell my wife. And that's it, guys. All complete. Built all 8 miniatures. It took me about an hour and a half to do so. Having said that, it was about 5 to 10 minutes for 7 of them, and then nearly an hour for this one guy here. I'm not sure super glue is the best medium to glue these together. Let me know in the comments below if you've got a better suggestion for gluing resin. As you can see, I've already primed a couple of these. One, that sometimes helps you see the details, but 2, I'm just, if you didn't get the gist in the video, I'm genuinely excited about getting some paint on some of these miniatures, so I just went and primed them, got them ready for painting. Absolutely love this guy. Look at that tiny little bird he's got in his hand. What fantastic sculpt. Definitely want to colour him. Mould lines were not bad on these miniatures. A couple of scrapings, barely cleaned up any of them, so if you can see any, it's because I've not cleaned them up. I just basically did the big 2 guys, mould lines, left the rest. 1 miniature needed gaps filling, and the rest are good to go, I think. Love these humans. I think this big barbarian's probably going to get some paint too. I just looked at the sculpt and didn't think I could do it justice, so I haven't primed him yet. So that was the pool of heroes, and here are some of the monsters that I got, starting with a goat man. Fairly normal. I've seen quite a few goat men. Good detail, good quality again. And I thought it was a dead set that I was going to paint that giant demon. And then I found this. Look at this crazy, disgusting looking monstrosity. It was really cool. As I opened more and more, I thought, oh yeah, definitely going to paint this one. This is the one I'll go and do. And then there was another one that I was like, I have to paint this one. This was one of them. This is one of my favorites at the moment. I think it might be him. But then having said that, the next one I opened is coming up now. What even is this? It actively made me, I said out loud, wow, as I opened that. And I don't know if I've actually said wow out loud opening a miniature before, but I was, what is it? It's horrible. It sent sort of shivers down my spine. That is a disgusting looking monstrosity. So I'm really keen on painting that one as well. Let's have a look at the final guy. And here he is, and yeah, I think he's pretty much the crown jewel of the miniatures I received. Now, he is a kind of demon, hell monster, big demon god, I guess, of some sort. So I've kind of seen that in other games before, which is why I was drawn to that big, grotesque blob of a hellish beast. So I'm quite interested in painting that. Let me know below which you would like to see painted up. I'm going to hopefully do a few of them, just because they just really... they made my jaw hit the floor. They were pretty cool. Very excited to get some paint and see what they start looking like. If they paint as well as they look like they could, they're super detailed. I might just not be a good enough painter myself to get all of those details. We'll find out, and definitely give it the college try. Let me know in the comments below if you're going to be back in this Kickstarter. The more of you are interested in it, obviously the more videos that it's worth the channel having up. But yeah, I'm going to go away and work out which one to add some paint to. Thank you all ever so much for watching. A link to the Kickstarter will be below. Do give it a check it out, do give it a check out, whatever the kids are saying these days. Thank you ever so much for watching. I'll see you again next week. This is a paid for, ha. In this video, this is a small company. It's not by the likes of Seaman or anything like that. This is going to be an upcoming campaign. This is going to be an upcoming, why can't I say that word? This upcoming blah 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 blah.